MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch on its way. Billy Rivera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. The pitch. 2-1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz is there and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second, the shortstop, Eric.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Robison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Digging in, J.C. Embry. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A check on first by Sale, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 0-1 offering. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Chase Maddox gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Ojeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ojeda.
Here's the pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ojeda is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
A high fastball is in there.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Ojeda aboard here at first with nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Popped him up. Corner waits on it. 1 out.
Batting first, the third baseman, David Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Andrew Torres.
Into the box now, Andrew Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. Leaps and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, David Torres.
David Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Travis James, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Arenado, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-0.
Nope, that's down.
3-1. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The second baseman.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Stepping into the box, Gene Schnell. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball well outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Snavely stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cardinals, who move to the 3rd with no score. So here now's the pitcher, Chase Maddox. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-1. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Billy Rivera is on deck. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping up now, Eric Robeson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cruz is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, David Torres.
Now at the plate, David Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis James. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. James stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0.
Ball.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, as the first pitch to him, runs a bit inside for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. 1 run scores. Now this gets all the way to the wall. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Lance Lynn is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 31, Lynn.
Standing in now, Chase Maddox, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cruz is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals nothing. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Lance Lynn. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch.
Ball, outside.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Manuel Ojeda is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. That's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box, Andres Cruz, 1-0 the count. Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, David Fernandez.
Settling in now, David Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with two away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
In now, Andrew Torres. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Rivera. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there and records the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eric Robison is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
In there, a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 7, JC.
Ready for another shot now. J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. Fouled away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Gene Schnell, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That's wide. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Corner is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, David Torres. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
David Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Travis James. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him on the way.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey.
1-2 now.
1-2.
6 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, Mike Snavely.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Marcos Figueroa will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ball 1. Two and 0. Late that time for a strike. This is foul right side. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
At the plate, Manuel Ojeda. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Larry Escobar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nicholas Horner. First pitch coming, here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Chase Maddox. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schnell ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Rivera.
At the plate, Billy Rivera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Eric Robeson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready for another chance? Andres Cruz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball. 2-0.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
Okay.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, David Fernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0.
Nope.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hopped up. Torres is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Andrew Torres.
Ready once again, Andrew Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the stretch. Ball even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
No. 2-2.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Torres.
Striding in once again, David Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. In there, 1 and 2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now to the plate, Travis James. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Victor Couture enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Victor Couture.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. In the air now out to left field. Cruz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cubbies are in front 10-0. In is Joey Votto now, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Gene Schnell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Chase Maddox. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Billy Rivera, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Strike. Woo. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Snavely recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready now, Eric Robeson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-2. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Snavely. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
David Castilla will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Manuel Ojeda, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Andres Cruz, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Santiago will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Rob Hardesty comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Rob Hardesty.
J.C. Embry will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
J.C. Embry.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So now to the plate, David Torres, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 1-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Torres becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Travis James, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Throw over to first, back in standing. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2, full count.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Okay.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 12 and the Cardinals nothing. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Little will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Isaac Pineda will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in, David Fernandez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Little is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 2-0.
3-0.
Could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Torres. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
None out, runners at first and second. Too high, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2-2 the count. From the stretch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Gene Schnell. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Cardinals down to their final strike here. This is skied into short left center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
"12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Chicago Cubs have taken a 2-1 series lead. Chase Maddox is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.